I should have thought about this for like 2 seconds before I started streaming. But whatever, here we go. We're gonna do the daily tidy and then do some power washing because why not? I need a nice mindless game to play this morning. Let's go. Let's see what the daily tidy is today. Ooh. Lines. Mostly just need them to like be oriented so I can look at them. Ta-da! Oh, the daily tidy. I can't go back and play them, so I have to play them one day at a time. I also was gone for a week. Sorry, you guys. Had to be gone for a week. There was a family emergency to attend to. But we're back. Probably in the evenings this week. But also, I wanted a nice chill game, you know? So that was the daily tidy. And now we power wash. So I've been playing through this campaign like for fun, obviously for fun, but like on my own. Except for like a very, very, very small number of levels in which like one person has come to help me. Ooh, new bonus jobs, I say. I haven't finished the campaign. Mostly because they give you them like one at a time. But we're going to continue playing through the campaign of this thing. And yeah, just that clean things. It's fun to clean things. This is like my super intense, I am just here to chill game. I guess except for the occasional moments when Power Wash Simulator decides it's going to be mean. Also, I would like to apologize in advance to anyone who doesn't know how much of a psychopath I am, because once this starts, you might get mad at me. So you have been warned. All right, we are here. If anyone knows anything about me, I am. Good, they really put us like far away. I really can't play. I'm finding the limits of the map right now, is what I'm doing for fun. I claimed this in a previous level. It's like, you're done with this. Stop. Okay, fine. I can't go that way. Fine. I get really, really dizzy when I play FPS games, broadly speaking. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I do. So I love playing Power Wash Simulator. Boundary of the map, boundary of the map. That's what I'm supposed to be cleaning, but I'm checking out the map first. I get super, super dizzy playing FPS games. I've also accidentally fallen off the map of Power Wash Simulator before, which is hilarious, but true. In case anyone was wondering, it is possible. So, oh, sorry, this looks like so much like an archaeological dig, and they're like, yeah, clean it with a power washer. No, no, that is not okay for like anyone to do. Don't do that. Anyhow, I will, because it's the point of the game. The campaign literally won't let me proceed without it. But like, in case anyone was curious, don't do this thing. So yeah. Anyhow, so when I play this game, if you power wash like this, which I'm sure most people do, this gets me super, super, super dizzy. I can't do it. So what I do is I toggle the camera so the camera doesn't move, and I just do this. It means I have to move more to get like all the cracks and stuff like that. But it also means that I get less dizzy. which is ultimately my goal. I don't like being dizzy when I play video games. It's why I play the games that I play because they don't make me dizzy. But yeah, if anyone else gets dizzy playing video games, let me know. And let me know if you have any tricks to not get dizzy playing video games because I would like to not be dizzy when I play games. Um, yeah, it's it's not a fun time for me personally playing playing all these games. So I'm gonna fall off of whatever I'm standing on while I'm doing this. I'll get onto the statue soon-ish to clean it. But what I really like to do is just like stand in one spot, clean what I can, and then move to a different spot and then proceed. I try to segment things off if I can, depending on the map. But this is a statue, so who knows what's going to happen right now. Yeah. So anyway, this is what I do. I like to chill and power wash things clean. Sometimes like Minecraft is also FPS, and I also do enjoy playing Minecraft, but Minecraft will also make me dizzy after a while, so I can't play Minecraft for a long time. With my camera, proceed. Yeah, I don't know what curse I have that makes me like this. Sorry, I had to mute myself while I sneezed. Yeah, so looking out for some new games to play. Um, Probably gonna start Kingdom Hearts stream soon. Um, Probably later. I don't want to commit to a schedule because I like to do things when I want to do things. Um, but I want to do like evening Kingdom Hearts streams just because I mentioned that like I dropped the bucket. I'm so sorry. And then I fell. There's a good thing fall damage isn't in this game because that would be a tragedy. I would have died so many times playing Powerwash Simulator. It would have been very funny for me personally. Um, I need to get this control so I can walk. It's easier with the camera locked to walk, but with the camera off, walking is slightly more difficult. I'll just pause here and go. Yeah. So I'm gonna probably start playing Kingdom Hearts, the first game, and gonna play it, um, probably not with achievements in mind. I think I don't need that stress like while I'm streaming. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Um, Unless anyone has any preferences for other games I should play. At which point, let me know. My brother has issued another Pokemon run through. However, I don't know what game to play that one on. So if I can figure that out, maybe. Until then, I'm just like easing off Pokemon for a little bit. Um, because yeah, I don't even know what game that run through is possible on. The run through he issued is the Little Bear run through. If anyone is familiar with Little Bear, it's a children's cartoon written by the same woman who wrote The Hunger Games. And Little Bear is essentially just like exactly what it sounds like. It's the story of a small little bear child, and he plays in the woods with all of his friends and learns about nature things. So there's a bunch of like little animals. So essentially, I need a Pokemon game in which all of the animals from Little Bear could be represented. Now, the problem is that there is also in the Little Bear universe a human girl, just like a human child. Let's see if I could jump onto the statue. Ooh, I can, which is good because there are cracks. Yeah, there's like a human child, a little girl who hangs out with Little Bear. Her name is Emily. And my brother was like, "Yeah, do the Little Bear run next." And I was like, Emily? And he's like, "Yeah, I don't know what game you can play that has Emily." And I'm like, Emily's got to be like a Smoochum or a Jinx or like a Curlia. I kind of want it to be a Curlia just so I can do Sapphire because Sapphire is my favorite of the Pokemon games. But then also like Little Bear is kind of obviously a Teddy Ursa, you know? So that seems like the obvious choice, but also like Teddy Ursa's only on Gen 2, and I could do it on Heart Gold and do it with Smoochum, which would make sense. But then I have to raise a Smoochum, and also I don't even know when you get a Smoochum in Gold Silver because it's a baby Pokemon. It's an egg Pokemon. So I don't know when that would happen. So I'm still trying to think through logistics. And if anyone wants to help me with the logistics of that, please do because I need help. I need help to figure that out because I don't know what's going on. Um, yeah. The other one was easy because my brother straight up just told me what game to play. And I was like, yes, that's the kind of challenge I like. Give me the details. Tell me what game there is to play. And I can do that pretty easily. Not a big deal. I love playing Pokemon games. I think they're super fun. I am almost done with my run of Black White 2, which I've been playing on my 3DS, so I can't stream unfortunately. My team is going well. I am Team Avengers, except for almost none of the normal Avengers are on my team. My Samurott is Nick Fury. My Sawsbuck is the Winter Soldier because I caught him in the winter, and then I remembered slash learned that Sawsbuck form changes seasonally, and he isn't like locked into a form at any point. Uh, so I wasn't prepared. I think is the easiest way to go about that. I was not prepared. So my Sawsbuck is the Winter Soldier. I have a Chandelure that is a Lampent, I believe, at the moment, who is Ghost Rider. And I have fall off the edge of the statue again. Uh, Ghost Rider. Oh, I have an Excadrill who is named Galactus. Excadrill is named Galactus. I have a Sigilif who was a placeholder for a long time. I was like, I need a flying type Pokemon. Now I know who to get. Caught the Sigilif, kept it because it was a flying type. And then I think Sigilif is now just part of my party, which means Sigilif needs a different name, which is like shooting my whole gun through this thing. Does this thing not change colors? It does not. Cool. So Sigilif, I believe, will become Falcon, which is what was going to be the name of my flying type. And I know Braviary is probably the better choice for like a Pokemon nicknamed Falcon after Falcon, you know? But type variety, you know? I wanted more type variety. And then I also want to train a Hydreigon because I have never trained a Hydreigon and Hydra, you know, like from Marvel. But except for I don't want him to have Hydra as his name because that just seems too on the nose. So I'm trying to think of what I need to name Hydreigon. Although I haven't even gotten to a place where there are wild dino yet, so I don't know. I've got time. I don't know what his name is going to end up being, but I have time to figure it out. Um, Also, in case you're curious about the Powerwash simulator nonsense, uh, I attempt to clean as much as I can without pressing tab. No reason why, just my own personal challenge to myself. I also try, for some reason, not to um, move the equipment. I don't know why. My brain is like, no ladders. So I don't use the ladders if I can help it. Um, or the like scaffolding they give you, which honestly, like, it's so far away. But I might need it for some of the under parts of this guy. I'm gonna jump onto his shoulder actually, because we've got a lot of stuff to do over here. My gun's now too long. Shorter gun, please. Getting these cracks. Oh, camera lock. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why my brain was just like, yeah, do Powerwash Simulator hard mode. It just was like, yeah, no ladder. Oh, all right. No ladder. So, yeah, this is how I play Powerwash Simulator, like an absolute psychopath, apparently. I forgot who I showed that I was playing this game like this, and they were like, what the fuck? And I was like, it's so nice. It's so nice to not get a headache playing a game. So in my brain, this is like headache-free mode. And I think more games need to have the camera toggle option. I understand why they don't. It makes sense for like FPS games, but I also don't play FPS games. Also, what is this creature? It said ancient statue, but like this dude's got fins. Are you like Poseidon? I don't know. I don't know what his deal is. Looks like I can stand there. I can also probably stand there and get some stuff, which should be nice for his back because his back looks like a mess. Yeah. Oh, also because I'm a crazy person, as I'm sure everyone knows by now. When I play Powerwash Simulator, I try to clean top to bottom because it makes sense as far as cleaning goes. Probably not for a video game, but for like the realm of cleaning, you should genuinely try to clean top to bottom, which is, the nice, like, logical way to do things. Again, this is a video game. It literally doesn't matter because it's not programmed in that way, which is good. I think that's good. Good decision by the developers of this game to not include that in the programming. But also, why can't I hear the game? Hold on. Is my audio just like all the way down? Settings. That's not settings. Menu options. Sound. Back. 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 Continue. Resume. There we go. I was like, why can't I hear the water? Um, I don't know what that squeaky sound was, but all right. Um, now I don't remember what I was talking about before that. All right, whatever. Um, oh, FPS games. Yeah. I don't really enjoy FPS games, regardless. Like shooty games, I don't find fun. I played one shooty game as a child, and that I'm good. I got it out of my system. Turns out all FPS games, I know someone's gonna get really mad at me for this. All FPS games are the same. That's it. You go around, you shoot things. That's it. I personally have never met an FPS game where the story is compelling enough for me to be like, this is different enough that I want to play it. A majority of them are the same thing. You just go and you shoot things, and that's it. And I need a story. I need a story so bad. And everyone's like, there is a story. And sure, if that story is compelling for you, more power to you. You go and you play your FPS games and you be happy about it. I personally cannot. I can't do it. I like literally can't do it. I just my brain doesn't enjoy just the shooties. So I need more of a story to play an FPS game, and then also I need to not get a headache while I'm playing it. I need my longer stick now. Thanks. Uh, Also, as I'm sure people have noticed, if you have played this game before, I don't use soap when I play Powerwash Simulator. One of my other psychopathic tendencies. I believe that everything can get done if you spray it with a 0 degree nozzle. So I essentially only use the 0 degree nozzle. All right, I need to look in this crack real fast. Move forward to the other side a little bit and go. So it turns out this level has birds. I didn't know. The water sounds are also whack. I wonder if those are like real bird calls. Like if they were just like, yeah, we want to add some birds to this area. Let's get some bird calls. If only I knew. I was going to say enough about birds, but like, if only I don't know anyone who can like identify bird calls. I know there are people who can, and honestly, that's amazing. But honestly, I could probably identify Pokemon cries. When you go into the Pokedex and it's like it makes the sound that the Pokemon makes when you like run into them in the wild. I could probably identify a good number of those very easily because I've played Pokemon for so long. I saw one on like Instagram the other day and it was like, who's that Pokemon? And it was like a sound and I knew it immediately. Granted, they chose the one that was like probably the most traumatizing for people. But yeah, I'm I've spent a lot of time playing Pokemon. Short gun. This game also makes very satisfying sounds when you finish cleaning a part. So if you look in the upper left-hand corner, yeah, oof, yeah. When you hit that like last little tiny patch that you're missing, it's great. I love that. Getting inside of this guy's ear is going to be a bit of a problem because of the angle of it. Yes. That sound. The sound of success. I love it. I love it so much. All right. All right. I'm starting to run out of things I can reach from my perch here. We'll just... because I haven't done the front of his face. I also don't quite know how I'm going to reach the front of his face. I don't think I can walk across his back to get around to the other side, so I'm going to jump over here and then walk around. Because if I fall to the floor, it's going to take a while. Oh, this is how I get to his ear. Long gun. Ah, imagine getting that ear irrigation. Someone just sprays a pressure washer directly in your ear. Oof, beautiful. I love watching things get clean. It's so nice. So nice, so nice. beautiful. I think that's I think about the wrong angle to get that spot. I can like kind of see it, but angles. Oh, look at the clouds. I never paid a huge amount of attention to the clouds. I don't spend a lot of time looking at the sky in this game. I wonder why. Probably because I'm focused on other things, but it is what it is, you know? Um, yeah. But anyhow, yeah, we're just chilling, power washing some things. I need to get forward more, maybe down there to get, like, I don't know if that's actually cleaning. I can't see. There are commands that will show you how dirty things are. I try not to use them as much as possible. Mostly because at the beginning of the level, it's very overwhelming to push it, and then everything that you haven't cleaned yet, which is nothing if you just started a level, like glows bright orange. And it's a lot to like just look at the very beginning. But crouch, does that do anything for me? No, not really. Get like a little bit of his neck. Trying to clean down to his necklace at least. Yeah. So anyhow, I've been looking at some options for new games to play. The big one is Kingdom Hearts because I have some people who have been asking me to play through Kingdom Hearts. For I would argue good reason. They want me to play it so they don't have to, and that's fine. I love Kingdom Hearts. Happy to play Kingdom Hearts at any time. I love that game. What a great game. I have already back in the day when Kingdom Hearts was first released. And I was but a wee lad. Me, my brother, and my sister were not normal video game players. My brother, I guess, more so. But me and my sister, like, definitely were just like, eh. We played games with my brother on occasion, but, like, we weren't that into it. And mostly that was because my brother kind of commandeered all of the game systems. And was fine. We would, like, play Pokemon Stadium, and we had Game Boys, but my brother owned the PlayStation. It was his PlayStation. So we're like, whatever. We played games occasionally on the PlayStation, but nothing like too much. And then all of my friends at school started talking about Kingdom Hearts. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of this game. I've never played this game. I don't know what's going on. But they were like, it's so good, you have to play Kingdom Hearts. And I was like, maybe, sure, one day eventually, you know? I wasn't that concerned with it. And then a small child that my mother was babysitting at the time also starts talking about this game, but because they are a small child, they're talking about this game in like confusing ways because, you know, they're a kid. And we were lost. We were like, we have no idea what this kid is telling us. It was just so confusing. We could not figure it out. And eventually, because this kid is like talking about Sora and Donald and Goofy, and we were like, okay, we know Donald and Goofy. Who is Sora? Like, it was very, very confusing for us. We did not know what was going on. And eventually figure out that this child is talking about a game called Kingdom Hearts. He was he knew it because his older brother was playing it. And we were like, okay, cool. We don't know what's going on. We don't know why you are talking about characters in the way that you are, because if you if you know anything about Kingdom Hearts, you know it's confusing. So we were confused and did not know what was going on. And eventually, it was like coming up on spring break. My dad was like, look, we'll just get the game and you'll play it, and then you'll be able to talk to this child about it. And I was like, sure. And so right before spring break, I remember all my friends were like about to beat the game. They were at the end of the game. And they, admittedly, we were children. All right. This makes way more sense if you remember that we're children. They were like, the game is so hard. And I was like, really? Because I've been talking to a much younger child who has been playing it. And they're like, no, no, no. The game is so hard. The last boss is super difficult. I've been on it forever. I've tried to beat him like 10 times and I can't. And they were struggling. And I was like, all right, sure. I was like, well, I might play it. And they were like, okay, good luck with that last boss. It's going to be hard. And I was not concerned because as previously mentioned, I have a brother. And my brother plays video games, like lots. So I was like, whatever. If I can't beat it, my brother definitely can. And so we play the game. We get the game for spring break. And we essentially have like 2 weeks, of off school. I'm pretty sure it was a 2-week break. 2 weeks off school to play Kingdom Hearts. And so we do. We sit down and we play it. And me, my brother, and my sister are playing it. Except for me, my brother, and my sister all play video games very, very differently. And so, essentially, we all start getting like annoyed with how the other person is playing it. Because Kingdom Hearts, it's pretty well segmented into like levels. And we were like, yeah, we'll just trade off each level. So one of us will play one level and then someone else will play the next level, and et cetera, et cetera. But then we're getting frustrated with how the other people are playing the games and stuff like that. And it's just not working out. So eventually we were like, okay, we're just going to let brother play through most of the game. So we did that for like the first, I think like 3 or 4 levels. And it mostly didn't work out because of the Olympus Coliseum, which if you know anything about the Olympus Coliseum in Kingdom Hearts, it makes sense. But we're like, okay, brother's just going to play through the game so that he can beat the game kind of as fast as possible. We got stuff to do. So my brother starts playing, and my brother, who is very good at playing video games, just dominates. Plays through the whole game, finishes it in about 3 days. I think we finished it in like a weekend. Finished it super fast. And I was like, cool, that was easy. And then I, who had only like really learned the commands from like the beginning of the game, was like, hey, can I fight the last boss? Because I know people who have been saying that the last boss is really hard, and you did it super fast, but that might just be because like you're good at games. So I'm curious. And he was like, yeah, for sure. So he hands me the controller, reloads the last save file before the last boss, and is like, yeah, go. And then I beat the last boss also on my first shot. And I was like, oh, not hard, actually. And I was like, all right, whatever. Maybe we're just over leveled or something, because there are levels in the game. So we were like, maybe we're just over leveled. Who knows what we've been doing? That's weird. And so we kind of leave it for a while. And then my brother like goes to hang out with some friends. And when he comes back, he's like, hey, there's more in the game. And we were like, what? And he was like, there's a secret ending if you beat the game 100% completion. And back in the day, 100% completion like wasn't really a thing. Like there was nothing that kept track of your achievements or anything. But when we finished the game, like at the end credit scene, it told us, like it gave us a percentage of like how much of the game we'd beaten. So we were like, oh, okay. We finished at like 80 something percent. So we were like, we don't have that much left to do. We'll just go around and we'll figure it out. The big thing was synthesizing weapons and like grinding for items. So I, who love grinding, was like, I'll do it. I'll walk through all the levels again. I'll get all the items we need and stuff like that. I walked through all the levels. This is in the early days of the internet and pre-YouTube. So like we did not have YouTube to like just watch the secret ending. We had to unlock it ourselves or get a friend who had a save file with it unlocked to borrow it, essentially. Oh, hi Rose. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to the absolute joy of Powerwash Simulator. I'm obsessed with this game as well. This is my like chill. Like we're just gonna vibe and clean things. It's so nice. I love it. The only thing, because I'm a psychopath, is that I don't really press the button that lets me see what I'm missing. And that's just me. I try to do as much as I can without pushing that button because I'm crazy. But I absolutely adore this game. I could power wash forever. Actually, it was like enough of a problem. Like I played through a lot of this, like a lot. I'm near the end of the campaign right now, but figured I might as well just do some power washing on stream. Nice chill power washing times for me. But I was playing through the game and my parents bought a power washer and I was like, hello, excuse me, a real life power washer, Power Wash Simulator IRL. And my dad was like, it's not a video game. And I was like, it actually is a video game and it's a video game I love and I would be so happy to power wash things for you. And I know video games don't usually transfer to real life, but the way I play Power Wash Simulator definitely transfers because I clean from top to bottom as often as possible. I know most people don't, but I do because I'm crazy. But yeah, I love this game. Obsessed. It's so fun. It's so fun and soothing to just be like, just come clean. I also don't read these like text messages that pop up. I don't know what that's about. There might be plot to this game. I don't know. I've never seen her. I think it's just like innocuous people talking about possibly like the next level. Because the game doesn't actually tell you what level is coming next. I don't think there's any way to like look through the campaign before you've completed it. I definitely haven't seen what the next level will be. I think I need to hop down. Yep. Get under here. I can't reach. I cannot reach his helmet. Oh, now I can? I just jumped and now I can. Yeah, like I need to find a way to get directly in front of him so that I can clean the inside of these guys. And like probably further up as well because I can't reach them from here. And like the psychopath that I am, I'm trying to do this without using the ladder because I just decided for some reason when I play the game, I try not to use the ladder. I don't know what that's about, but it's true. For some reason, I don't use the ladder when I play this game. And I know there's a couple spots I'm missing on his head. So I'm going to have to go get the scaffolding just so I can check those few missing spots before I continue moving down. I just wanted to get out to his shoulders, so I've been doing this joint to like here-ish. And then I'll go get my ladder, my scaffolding, whatever it is, and go look at what I've done wrong. Except for now I need to get to the top of his shoulder. So I gotta go walk around. Whoop, walk around. I also can't run in this game, which like I understand. It makes sense that you can't run in this game, but like sometimes I'm like, I want to go faster. Especially since the moving part is like arguably not part of the game. But alas, so it goes. This game does occasionally get frustrating when you are cleaning and you miss a spot, but like a really, really small spot. And it's so small you cannot even see it when you press the like show dirt button. I have had that happen a few times and ended up getting the one missing spot essentially on a fluke where I knew it was going to be like in the background of a different section that I was cleaning. So I just made sure to clean kind of like a madman and like, whip the gun around all crazy like just so I could get those. Okay. I need to get onto that shoulder because I'm missing a part of it. I guess I'll clean off over here first. The cracks are hard, which is probably why they put them in this level. But alas. But yeah, when my parents got a real life power washer, I was like, let me go power wash things. And my dad was like, no. And he was like, you don't know how to power wash things. And I was like, yes, I do. I have been practicing. And then I had to explain the game to him. And he was like, this is what you do for fun? I'm like, yeah, this is what I do for fun. I clean and organize things. Admittedly, like I'm a pretty organized person. Like my room is not a mess at all. I like things to be in the correct place. I I like order and whatnot. So I'm gonna fall. Yeah. I wonder what's in like these ice chests. I wonder if there's snacks. I would love some snacks. Jump onto this guy's head again. Not allowed to run. And I feel like the game slows down a lot when I get close to the edge. Like there's a piece here that's missing. I think it might be like this crack right here. Nope. This one's missing just like a tiny piece, which is probably in one of these cracks, which I probably need to go get the scaffolding for. That just looks dirty. Never actually jumped onto this shoulder, so that's probably why. Aha, I got it. This guy's missing a part, which I can't see. Okay, I was guessing. You're done, you're done, you're done, ear's done. Cool. Hop on over to the other side. The forehead part is missing one, and you're also missing one. So this crack? No. You're done. You're missing. You're not done. It might be behind the ear. I can kind of see a little spot behind the ear. If it's not behind the ear, it might be lower, which is a problem for me. All right, onto this shoulder because I haven't been on this shoulder yet. And I'm planning on grabbing my scaffolding soon to finish up the front of his head. I can't reach. Oh, I'm using the short gun. It's like these little cracks. Excellent. And then I don't know, because part of this is like patinaed and part of it is not. I don't know what color I'm supposed to be getting everything to. It might all be this color, and I might have to go over these parts a million times to get there. But like with this gun this close, I feel like the color should change faster. Unless it's just not going to. In which case, yeah, like that didn't change. Look at that. So it's like glare and angle. Who knows? Who knows what color it's supposed to be? I think it just has to do with like where I'm looking at it from, which means that I have to like kind of move to see what is and isn't clean, which is a little bit of a problem for me because I am like literally walking all over the statue, which for the record, I would never do in real life. Don't do this in real life if you, I don't know, are ever asked to clean a statue. This is a bad idea. And you will incur the wrath of like every archaeologist around if you do so. Crouch. Get behind his cheek a little bit. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to clean his face except for like head on, which is like I gotta go get the thing. This part. You're missing a section. I don't know what it is. Not the ear, neck, face, right? This way? Face, 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 face. Oh, maybe it's the front part. Yeah, there we go. No, it's still, well, that's a different part. This one's done. You're not done. You're definitely not done. That's like chin. This part's done. This part's not done. But I don't know where. All right, let's go get the scaffolding because I can't see that part. And it's time to move down. So we're just going to jump and not take fall damage because fall damage in this game would be kind of hilarious. I'm going to rotate you this way and then get you as close to the statue as possible. Why can't you go there? Am I like on the statue? Close enough. And walk up all these and try not to fall. I like how I said that and then like fell immediately. Ah, yeah, your face looks terrible. Sorry, not your fault. I'm the one cleaning, so I guess it's my fault technically. Just gonna crouch, get the long gun, and see if we can't clean you up. Yeah, sometimes you really just gotta like stay on a spot for a while to clean it. Which it's great for like the realism of the game, but also like a little bit of a drag. It's like every time there's graffiti, it takes a while to clean. And in this one, not being able to tell, like what part of it's like the shininess. Walk over there. Really hard to tell what you've cleaned and what you haven't cleaned. The weirdest part of this thing is that they're like, this is a giant statue. It looks old. However, it's made out of metal, and I don't know any ancient civilizations that made statues out of metal. So, mild confusion. I am falling. Yeah, far enough. distracted cleaning his shoulder, even though that's not what I'm here for. Face is good. Fall. I like how I'm like still crouched, but I can fall in my flat floor form. I think I gotta go down one more to get the rest of that. See, it says this necklace is still dirty, but like, is it just... I'm gonna have to hit tab to figure it out. Not part of that. How are you doing? Why does it still... It's still registering as like pretty dirty. I'm surprised. Huh. Alright, we'll have to go down a level because I think this is actually clean. It's gonna keep falling while in a crouch because I think it's funny. Oh, I had to go on the other side. So I got that bottom part, but not the top part, which means I missed a place. But where? Because that's a different piece. This is a different piece. Really can't tell which part of the necklace is dirty and which isn't because of like the shininess. Just have to go slow. Get the cracks. Move over. All this is done. Upper part, this part. I think it's got to be on the back. So it says the face here is dirty. The cheek guard, middle section, and this part of his face. But this part of his face. Oh no, the same part. Oh, I see, okay. Stand up. It's like in this crack somewhere. Got his face. The cheek guard's dirty part could be on the other side. So I'll have to go around and check that. The necklace, I think, is just gonna... It could be from the bottom, though. That's the thing. It's like I could need to get the better angle on the bottom of the necklace, and that could be the problem. And if so, I have to go down. Like this part. Which did appear to change color. don't know how I'm supposed to clean this part of the face, but I'm trying. Yeah, both middle sections of the cheek guard have like one spot left. Oh yeah, I do just have to go ham on this necklace until it gets finished. So much, so much. So many layers of dirt. Oopsies. Oh, almost fell. But I didn't. I fell that time. Oh, okay. It's the bottom part of the cheek guard. Don't know how I would have reached that. All right. It appears that I'm done with the scaffolding. I'm gonna move it back. Actually, maybe I'm not. Necklace issues, but we'll see. Got onto that shoulder. All right, I got that part. Pendant. Might need to just like old-fashioned ladder that guy. This earpiece is also missing. Whoa. A little tiny spot somewhere. Getting dizzy. Yeah, the bad thing about Powerwash Simulator is like I do just gotta stop when I get dizzy. To finish the forehead, this part of the face is still got a spot that I couldn't find. But if I couldn't get the scaffolding up any higher, like I don't know how that's gonna help. Let's see if like you do the ladder. The ladder doesn't get up to his face. Game? The game froze. Okay, I placed the ladder and the game died. It was like, how dare you use equipment? IDK. Alright, let's get back at it. And yeah, we're just chilling here, cleaning this guy, who I think is supposed to be like Poseidon. It's really the only explanation for him having fins that I can think of. Like shoulder slab, done. Neck slab, necklace, not done. Huh. I should be following the lines just so I can pay more attention to the cracks. Yeah. Yeah, getting the right angle to get inside of these cracks is difficult. Like that part right there. Go. You really gotta like trace the lines of the cracks to get in there. I can see a spot over there. And then sometimes the color just doesn't change because the angle's wrong. Which is what it is. It's fine. We just proceed slowly. Those spots, I feel like I should be able to clean them. And I can't, so I don't know. Back, fine. Necklace, not fine. Necklace, why? Where? I'm gonna need to get back on the scaffolding and check out that necklace because I'll have to push the dirt button. I just do want to be closer to done before I start pushing that button because I haven't touched the bottom half of the statue. It's the bottom part of this side of the necklace. This back piece has some dirt on it, and I can't see where. The fin is fine. The fin spine is fine. Yep. Yep. Never got down on the shoulder. Dup, 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 dup. Working on the statue. Also, we're in the middle of a desert. Where am I getting my water from? Like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm hooked up to that I can just like freely walk around this statue. That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, also when you get like close to finishing a section, Powerwash Simulator is like, you're done now, and it like dings, and then you're done now. Except for sometimes it does it when you have like a big section left and it's like, you're finished. And you're like, oh, thank you. I don't have to clean that anymore. But most of the time it's actually like, excuse you, I wasn't done yet. But then also sometimes it won't ding and you only have like a little tiny spot left. And you're like, I don't know where the little tiny spot is. Can you just do the ding, please? And it's like, no. Which is super infuriating. But it's all part of the game, I suppose. This is, you have like a little fin here. I thought that wasn't part of the statue. I was wrong. I'll have to clean that on the other side too. I don't know what I thought it was. I'm going to be honest. I do not know. Shoulder, not clean. It's probably the front. Oh my gosh. Da da da. We're cleaning the statue. Gosh, cleaning games are so great. I don't know if it's like the sound reward. Is this what we need? Sound rewards for all of our little tasks. I like cleaning in real life too. I say I like cleaning. I guess I don't like cleaning, but I like being in clean areas. So it's super fun to clean and like have things cleaned up. Very nice. It's very nice. Yeah. Good times. I can see those spots. Get out of here, you little spudge. Aquatic ape theory. It's funny because like there is a mammalian aquatic spot. Sorry, I'm like barely reading these messages. Some believe that humans spent part of our African prehistory living semi-aquatically. They say it's why we're the only hairless apes with webbed hands and an insulating layer of fat under our skin. I did not read the last one, and I don't know how to pull up the messages. I don't know if there's any, I don't believe there's any response or truth to that. We don't have any actual evidence. I wouldn't say that the webbing of our hands is particularly prominent enough to warrant, to justify cause for us being like, yeah, we were aquatic. There is a like aquatic mammalian response thing though that happens to all mammals and just like kind of wanting to be underwater. And humans only have one actual like instinct, which is to swim when you are first born. You lose it almost immediately, and you're not swimming like the freestyle or anything. You're not gonna pop out of the womb doing butterfly, but you can survive in water like right when you're first born, and that's part of like being in utero and being in water for so long or in a mostly aquatic area. So humans and most mammals like water, which makes sense. Some humans more than others. I swam competitively in high school. I played water polo competitively in high school and in college. And yeah, no, I get it. If I see a body of water, part of me is like, ooh, I could swim in that. Which isn't always the response you want to a body of water. But it's the response I have to bodies of water. I like the idea of swimming. But I also am like trained, I know how to swim in strong water and currents and whatnot. I know when I shouldn't swim in strong water and currents and whatnot. But I also have a very negative response to life jackets. I do not want to wear a life jacket ever at all. And that is entirely because I almost died while wearing a life jacket when I was a child. And it's because of the life jacket that like I almost died. It's not even like, it's not just like I was wearing it and I had a bad thing happen to me. No, it's like it is the fault of the life jacket that I almost died. So I'd prefer not to wear a life jacket, please, if at all possible, at any given time. I really, really, really do not want to wear life jackets. They terrify me because what happened is there's like a bunch of different types of life jackets, right? And when I was a child, they had just rolled out the new like US Coast Guard approved life jackets. And they were like, these ones are better because they don't obstruct movement as much, which makes complete sense. You're like, yeah, you want to have full movement of your arms and legs and your head and your neck if you are in a situation where you need to be saved by life jacket. Makes sense. But the material of said life jackets was slightly rubbery. It was like, it had a lot of friction to it. So the friction was really like sticky almost. And I knew how to swim. I knew how to swim. I was a fairly competent swimmer even as a child. And I did not see the need to be wearing a life jacket, and in fact told the person, my swim instructor, who was putting a life jacket on me multiple times. I was like, yo, I don't need a life jacket. I'm fine. And she was like, I think you need a life jacket. And I was like, my dude, I will be okay. And she was like, there's going to be a lot of people swimming around. We're not going to be able to like get to everyone. It's going to be safer if people just wear life jackets. And I was like, I don't need a life jacket. I was like very, very adamant about this. And then eventually they were like, well, if you don't wear a life jacket, you can't come with us to swim in like the deep end of the pool. And I was like, I don't need a life jacket to swim in the deep end of the pool, but I do want to go swim in the deep end of the pool. So fine, I will wear your silly life jacket. And I put on this like silly little rubbery life jacket, and I was mad about it the whole time. But then I was like swimming in the deep end of the pool and I was like having a good time. Until, because it was like Friday fun day of swim lessons, the swim instructors brought out a raft, except for it wasn't a real raft. It was just a giant piece of styrofoam. And the giant piece of styrofoam was just like kind of floating around the deep end. And they were like, yeah, people can climb on. And I was like, why would you climb onto a giant piece of styrofoam when you could be in the water? Obviously, I'm going to play in the water instead of sitting on your little silly raft where you're just like pushing people into the water, you know? So I was doing my own thing. I was chilling. We were having a good time, like you do. And then I jump off the diving board in a life jacket. And because I'm in a life jacket, you kind of get like buoyed back up fast, like way faster than you would have if you were not wearing a life jacket. And I was like, oh shoot, because it happened super fast. And I popped up under this raft that like the swim instructors and lifeguards were chilling in. And I got stuck because it was styrofoam on like plastic, and it was just a very sticky situation for both of those materials involved. And I was stuck. And I was a small child and I was a decent swimmer, but I was not strong enough to do that, especially when I had like quite literally just jumped into a pool and not prepared to like immediately enter potentially life-threatening situation. And I was largely out of air, and I don't know how long I was underwater for. All I know is that the only reason I am alive is not because of the life jacket. It is because my mom has mom senses and eagle eyes and noticed that her smallest child was missing. And she told my brother to go get me. And so my brother, for I don't know how long, was like swimming underwater and trying to find me. And he found me stuck. And he also just tried to when he found me, he like reached for me, obviously. And I like reached my hand out and he tried to pull me out with like just my hand. And I didn't move because my stupid life jacket was stuck to the styrofoam raft in the pool. And I was stuck and I was so out of air and not having a good time because I don't know anyone who has near-death experiences and has a good time. But it was so unpleasant. And then my brother had to like leave because he was out of air. So my brother left because number one rule of lifeguarding, guys, do not put yourself in danger to save someone else. It's not good. You'd never want to deal with more injuries than you have to. So if you're going to hurt yourself saving someone, save yourself first, go back and save them. So my brother had to leave because he was running out of air. So he leaves, goes to get more air, comes back, and then has to like position himself upside down underwater so that his feet are on this raft and pull me down like deeper underwater so that the life jacket disattaches from the raft. And then, because I'm still wearing a life jacket that's like super buoyant, like throw me and swim with me to get out of underneath this raft that I was stuck under for, I again don't know, probably like 2 minutes. I can hold my breath for a decent amount of time. Like anyway, like I've got pretty good lung capacity. That's why I swam and I played musical instruments and stuff like that. But it was terrifying. It was so terrifying that like as soon as I got out of the water, like my brother popped me back out of the water where my mom was waiting, and my mom pulled me out of the water, and I just immediately took off the life jacket, and I was like panicked. And no one else knew that I was missing. It was just my mom, me, and my brother because my mom told my brother. So that being said, lifeguards are not foolproof, obviously, but also life jackets are not always the safest solution. And yikes. Yeah, what a terrifying experience for me personally. It did not deter my love of the water and swimming. I still like proceeded. I think I took off my life jacket, like waited outside the pool for like 5 minutes, and then I just went right back in because I was like, all right, time to play. And I think eventually my teacher found me later on without my life jacket on. I was like, why aren't you wearing your life jacket? And I was like, because it almost killed me. And then I had to explain the situation and she didn't believe me. Then my mom had to come over and be like, nope, but that's what happened. And no one knew. And then she was like, okay, you don't have to wear a life jacket anymore. And I was like, thank you, because yikes, yikes, yikes. Anyhow, yeah. Know your own abilities, know what you're capable of, and stay safe. Stay safe. Admittedly, I was a child. I didn't have like the critical thinking skills I have now as an adult. So there's no way I could have been like, actually, I shouldn't wear a life jacket because of bouncy stuff. However, when I did teach swimming lessons and offer children life jackets, as you know, you do for safety, I always made sure there were like no obstructions in the pool whatsoever. And there was no reason why something so large that obstructed so much like a view of underwater was in a pool in the first place, because that is just not safe at all. So, yeah, safety first, my guys. Safety first. Always, always safety first. Good Lord. The number of people who do not abide by safety first is just, excuse me? Oh, it's probably the other side. I haven't been on the other side in a while. Yep. Yeah, so keep yourself safe and use your critical thinking skills to understand when situations may be less safe. Because, gosh, yeah. And that's not even the only time I've almost drowned in a pool. Why do I like the water so much? I love swimming. I love being in pools. I have almost died in pools so many times. Admittedly, the next 4 times, question mark, were all sports related. So in my brain, I'm like, yeah, but that wouldn't happen if I wasn't playing sports. So, it's fine. Which, no, probably shouldn't be fine. But in my brain, I was like, I'll still go swimming. Like I'm a good swimmer. I know how to swim. I'm good in a pool. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that at all. But yeah, I should maybe be more afraid of the water than I am, given my numerous bad experiences. I have a lot of bad experiences in the water. But I still swam competitively. I played water polo in high school and at college, and I'm not afraid of the ocean like at all. Like I am cautious of the ocean because I have a brain and I understand that we are swimming in the home of many, many different large creatures. But like, I'm not afraid of the ocean. I go out and I see the ocean and I'm just like, ah, beautiful. I think it's so pretty. I love the ocean. Finn? What part of you is still dirty? Is it the part that's underwater? No, it's this part right there. Okay, okay. Doc, I don't know where you're at, but if it's anywhere near Muckingham, then you need to get out right now. Something about Mount Rushmore did not read. I don't know who wrote these like text messages that you get during this game, but I think they are so funny. Gonna da 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 da. Just gonna follow this line so I can get the crack of this section first. The cracks, man. The cracks are the hardest part. Although most of this is done now. The necklace is still not done. I'm gonna have to come back for the necklace at the end of this. Or maybe after I finish the back. I'll finish the back and then I'll go back for the necklace. Because, oh my gosh. Sorry, I started power washing like a crazy person. Let me just clean up this area that I messed up right now. Back's almost done. Then gotta do the other side. Yeah, I gotta figure out what's up with that necklace because I think it might just be like super intense need to like there we go edges need to like stay on one spot for a long time to clean it up. And I could do that. I can be patient. I don't like being patient. I'm not good at being patient, but I can be. And that is okay. All right, other side. Yeah, I usually try not to let like this stuff happen over here, but because of the way I was doing those angles and trying to get the edges of those angles, got a little messy in here, up in here, sorry. Yeah, like all this, like if I'm spraying here, like water should be running down onto this thing, but this game lacks the physics engine for that, which, sure, is what it is. It's fine. I don't think there's a problem with it, but did I do? I didn't. There's no way I did the other one. Oh, I don't think it's symmetrical actually, but I'll do this guy. I gotta do the underside of his arm too, so we'll do this part and this part up to here. This little section. Oh, hello, Marty Charlie. Welcome to the stream. We're power washing today. Having a good time. Drawing lines, talking about my near-death experiences in the water. The usual. Doop 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 doop. Hello? Sorry, I just got like a different notification from Twitch that was like something about trick-or-treating. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that means. I haven't looked into it at all. But I am too focused on this power washing, I must say. I'm not going to take my attention off while I am power washing like so. How to use aim mode? Oh, this mode. C. C is the command. It's the camera toggle. So if you press C, wherever your camera is automatically like jumps to the middle of the screen. And I can't do this. This gives me a headache. So the problem is that if you're trying to like just walk around, you can't like steer like this. It's super, yeah. You see camera lock to walk around and then toggle camera off to not get a headache for me personally. Don't give yourself a headache while you're playing Power Wash Simulator. Press C. Press C. It is the best thing I ever learned while playing this game. It was an accident, and I was very happy that I discovered it because it makes me so happy. You can't play without the lock. Interesting. I'm sure you can toggle it, but I have friends who also say that playing like this gives them a headache, which, yeah, playing the other way gives me a headache, so I get it. It makes sense. What part of the arm do I still need to clean? This part, somewhere over here. Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't often press that button. Oof. I just did that on accident. Yeah, no, I have to play, camera loose or else I get insane headaches. FPS games, man, they really, really make me suffer. So this is the way that I do it so that I don't get headaches. But then when I walk around, I do have to lock it. If this had the camera moving like the whole time for every little tiny jiggle of my, like, hold on, lock. No, this is awful. I don't like that at all. Do I realize I can buy a better power washer? Yes, I do. I'm just a psychopath and like to struggle, I guess. I don't know. I don't actually enjoy struggling. There's something about like chilling. Also, like, I haven't bought any upgrades. I think I bought one cleaning liquid one time, and it was just because they were like, do this as part of the game. And so I did. I've never changed this. This extension came free because there was a level in which you had to have it. I've never bought a new nozzle. Yeah, I've just been playing essentially on base game with like base equipment for the whole time. For no reason other than I can't be bothered. But I also think it will be fun to play through the entire game. I don't know why. I don't know why this is my idea of fun. It sounds like a terrible idea now that I'm saying it out loud. Oh, but yeah, no, I've never tried to upgrade my equipment. I'm sure there's the thing is, I'm sure it exists. I've never looked. I would want still like the 0 degree nozzle. I just want more. I want this in like a square, you know, so that I can get all 4 points at once. Because I keep missing like little tiny spots and it's super annoying. But yeah, that would be great. Occasionally, I am tempted. I did start one level. I don't remember which level it was. I started a level in which I was like, I don't need to use the 0 degree nozzle. I'll be fine. I can use a different nozzle. And so I started with like one of the lighter ones. I forgot which one it was. Probably this guy. How big are you? Yeah. And I was like, I'll just go really close, right? And then I was doing it like this. And then I still had to go back and do it again because I was missing spots. And I was like, you know what? If I just use the 0 degree nozzle, then I won't miss spots and I'll just have to take my time. Oh no. Yeah, sorry. I'm a psychopath. I don't know. Yeah, it's not good. I'm gonna be honest. It's not good. I know it's not good. I've never upgraded my equipment. I've looked at the shop exactly one time and then thought to myself, I don't have time for this, and left and just continued to do it. I don't know. Maybe I'll get some sort of achievement if I complete the campaign with just this power wash model. I have no idea, but this is how I've been playing the game so far. I'm almost done with the campaign. I'm pretty far. I need the scaffolding. I gotta get to the top of this guy. I don't know what part of the necklace is broken. Broken? Dirty. Right there, apparently. Hello? And the neck. Yeah, there's some cracks up here that I've been missing. Ugh. Every extension? There are more extensions? Ooh. See, the idea of it is exciting to me, but also, like, I have a thing with, like, in-game currency, too. If every game I've ever played, I'm like, I can't spend my in-game currency. What if I need it? Which is psychotic. I understand. I am still crouched. I know I am a crazy person. And that is unfortunately the life I have chosen for myself. Or I guess that my brain has chosen for me. I shouldn't take credit for my brain. My brain does not like me. I also have no idea what part of the necklace is still dirty, which is why I am now pressing. I don't also, you came here the very first time I started pressing tab. I don't usually press the like see dirt button. I try to clean without using it. Ideally the whole time. I have done a few levels, never pressing the see dirt button. And entirely because I'm crazy. Yeah, like the pendant. It says the pendant is still dirty, but when I push the button, nothing becomes the dirty. Maybe it's on the bottom. Maybe I need to go down again. It is on the bottom. Yeah. But this is when I play with camera lock, is when I gotta move around a lot to get things clean. But now it would appear like it still says it's dirty, but I can't see where. Go back up. Oh, right there. A little crack right there. I probably am like too close. Ugh, I have to get off. Yeet. Go that way. Yeah, no, I can definitely understand the need, want, desire to buy all of the things. I'm just a psychopath. I think I asked one time because I was playing while my friends were playing some other game. And I was like, how on earth do you clean off this whatever was it was? It was something super, super like hard to clean. And I was like, I don't know how to do it. And one of my friends, probably as a joke, said 0 degree nozzle, just point blank 0 degree nozzle. And I was like, okay. And so that's all I've used the whole time because I'm a crazy person and I'm okay with that. I know that my brain doesn't function like most people's. It's the autism and it's okay. All right. This part of the necklace is clean. I need to jump down onto this guy again to see which other part of the necklace needs to get cleaned. I missed. Useless scaffolding. Come back here. Camera, camera, do the thing. Ah! Do the thing. Go over there. Yeah, I also don't usually use like the scaffolding or the ladder because, as previously mentioned, I am a psychopath. And oh gosh, look at those cracks. Terrible. I don't press tab unless I have to. There's a spinning 0 degree nozzle. Oh my gosh. When I finally finish the game and decide to play through it again for fun, I'm buying all the extensions. You've just made it sound great. Okay, I gotta jump down. I gotta get closer. Eh. Thank you. Oh, the necklace. Is that the whole necklace or is the necklace in two pieces? It won't tell me. Oh, I can walk around him. It's the whole necklace. All right, so the entire top of this guy should be done, which means I should only have the bottom left to do. Let's check on my clipboard real fast. No. Oh, but that's an arm slab, so that's probably the bottom. Oh, the ear slab. Yeah, which ear slab is still dirty? See, I got a lot, like, close. Is it this ear? No. Now that I know I can walk around the back of him. This ear. Where you at, dirt? There we go. Getting in the cracks is hard. It's like $15. Oh man, sometimes I wish my brain would like let me play games like a normal person. Oh, my brain does not abide by normalcy. Face. Oh, it's down there though. And it's also not visible from this side. Yeah, my brain is not good at being like, yeah, you're playing a game. Play your game. Enjoy your game. Have fun. My brain is like challenge mode always. That was the wrong button. It's like right in that little tiny crack. I don't even know if I can get there from here. Whoopsies. Button. No, I'm gonna need to get on like a ladder. Unless I can, how far onto his chest can I go? Oh, actually pretty far. I'm impressed. I might have to go around again. Maybe through the other side? Nope. Okay, try around again. The orientation of some of these is very difficult. The level you're at has taken you over an hour. Which one are you on? Now I want to know. Because I did the subway, and that one took me days. The subway took me days. And yeah, I did the entire subway platform level with this 0 degree nozzle. Ah, I got him. Like literal days. All right, 2 more arm slabs, helmet, and helmet slab. Gotta happen. Look how close I am. Just some lower torsos, some chest slabs. It is the subway. I did the subway. I did the subway. It took days. And honestly, the worst part about the subway wasn't even like just its sheer size. The worst part about the subway was that I had somehow missed a spot. I don't remember what, wait, it was on a wall, some white subway tile wall. I missed a spot and I could not find it at all. I went over that wall so many times. It's this helmet slab, probably the crack. I went over that wall so many times. Get me on top. Which helmet decoration? This is still dirty. Okay, give me free mode. I went over the wall so many times and I like literally was like clean the whole wall again. 0 degree nozzle. I just went off. I walked through every single patch of that wall again with the 0 degree nozzle. Could not get whatever last little section I was missing. Just nothing. And so I was just like, all right, fine. It doesn't exist because if I thought it would exist is it would have driven me crazy. So I was like, I'll just pretend like it doesn't exist and I'll get it later eventually, probably. So I did, and I went on with my life. And then when I was cleaning the like middle section of the subway, I was like, I'ma just let my hello? What part is dirty? Game? Is it up there? I am hitting tab for the record and nothing is happening. I spent so long, but yeah, so I cleaned the middle section of the subway essentially like this so that the nozzle would go over the like edges all far and stuff. And nothing, nothing. I just walking with the camera unlocked is so hard. Yeah, could not do it. And yeah, it was a mess. Were you dirty, helmet slab? That little corner? No? All right, I'm gonna go jump on his ear. Oh, I see it. It is right there. I need smaller. Smaller gun. There we go. Finish off his arms, chest, and torso. To the floor! So glad there's no fall damage in this game. I would have died so many times. The alien one will be murder. I'm looking forward to it. It sounds fun. This, I can't, I think I gotta climb back up to get over there. Okay. Climb, climb, climb. Yeah, it's the edge over here. Looking forward to the alien one. I will say, what was the annoying one? There was like one of the circus ones that I found very annoying to do. That was not fun. And there we go. Also didn't know how that was gonna happen. Yeah, your whole front, I know. You can hear for your other arm to see if your other arm needs any help, and it does. You can see it already. Gosh, playing with the camera lock is a monster to my brain. Arm slab? I thought there was a second arm slab that I had to do. Arm slab, shoulder, arm. Yeah, the fairground levels were not a vibe. I was not having fun on the fairgrounds. Arm slab, arm slab, arm slab. All right, tell me which arm slab. I can't. Nothing visible to my ladder. Um, they were terrible. The fucking what is it? The merry-go-round? No? Which arm slab needs to be cleaned? The merry-go-round was awful because I was like, cool, we can stop the merry-go-round and everything will be fine. And then it was like, haha, just kidding. You actually have to clean the poles while they are moving so that you can get the tops and the bottoms. And I was not a happy camper. It was akin to torture. All right, arm slabs done. Chest slabs now. Do I want the scaffolding again? Probably. Do I need the scaffolding? It doesn't look like it. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Now we're fine. Maybe for some of those cracks later, but for now, we'll clean his. I was gonna. I don't know what I'm legally allowed to say on Twitch. We'll just clean him up. No biggie, no biggie. It's fine. Um, you did. There's an achievement to not turn it off. Oh gosh. If I was gonna go back for that, I would 100% buy all of the extensions and soap and whatever because that is, I think, the only way to make that level bearable. It was super dizzying. Although part of me, like, for some of the levels in which things turn in like pretty uniform patterns, I would turn them on and then just like hold this in one spot and let it turn around and clean itself and I don't know, go make some food and do it again before the last power washer. Ooh, what's the last power washer? What does that mean? I cannot believe you didn't turn the carousel off. That sounds awful. Admittedly, I cleaned probably half of it without turning it off because I didn't realize I could turn it off because I'm very smart. But yeah, man. Did I finish that chest slab? I did not. Yeah, yeah. Gosh, without turning the carousel off, that sounds like a monster. I would want a different gun to do that. Something stronger, please. Got one. This one I didn't finish. It's probably the crack over here. Nope, this one's done. It's this guy. But he looks fine. So maybe I did need to climb up top. Maybe I missed something in the crack. Yeah. Higher up it appears. Time to climb. Oh yeah, the subway one, triple red nozzle. Ooh. Sounds great. Sounds great. Yep, crack. Knew it. Triple red nozzle sounds so fun. You're tempting me now. I was never tempted before because I never looked in the shop. There's no temptation if you do not know it exists. But yeah, nah. I don't know what part of my brain was like, yeah, do the whole game without buying equipment, but that's what I'm doing. The whole game without buying equipment. I think I'm almost done. I'm almost done with this guy, so then we can check where I am at in the campaign. I haven't done any of the extra stuffs, and I don't have any of the DLCs, so I haven't played any of those either. So who knows? But I've had to clean a lot of stuff by literally being point blank on top of it. The skate park was honestly kind of fun. I enjoyed the skate park. Took a while. I infuriated a few people while doing the skate park. This is the first time I've streamed Powerwash Simulator on Twitch, but I had some friends on Discord who were like, "Oh yeah, stream. It'll be soothing to watch you clean." And then they saw that I clean like an absolute psychopath, and they were like, "Turn it off immediately, please," because I do, in fact, clean like a psychopath. Which apparently it's not. I don't know. Most people don't play this game by cleaning like top to bottom. And also, most people, I don't think, play the game by cleaning like until perfection every time. Like when I play any level, by the time I get here and I'm like, this is all I have left, I almost always have this like notification to do up of like the last three sections of things. Almost 100% of the time. I think one time I didn't because it was like a house and I had missed like the underside of some slab of wood and that was annoying for me. But a grand majority of the time, yeah, every time I play, I only have like I get to the end and I'm like, yeah, all those things are still dirty and they're there. I know a lot of people who play by going over like the whole thing with a less strong nozzle first, and then they go back around with stronger nozzles until they like absolutely have to use the red nozzle. And I'm over here like, red nozzle for life. I cleaned this whole thing with the red nozzle. And this is one of the smaller ones, I would argue. So it's not that bad. I can't tell if I got to the top of that. I did not. Time to climb. Yeah. So I play like a psychopath. Sorry to everyone, I guess, in the world. I play all games like a psychopath, though, not just this game. I just have different psychopathic tendencies for all of the games that I play. And basically none of them make sense. Unless you live in my head, which I don't recommend. And not a good time up here. I mean, sometimes it's a good time up here. Sometimes we have great ideas and thoughts and whatever. But most of the time, it's just like, why am I doing this way? I would like to stop. And my brain's like, no. And then I just have to live like that. And that's okay. Sometimes my brain knows what it's doing. All right, you guys look fine. Now we can clean down. I don't actually remember if I got that spot, but we'll find out. Oh, gosh. Camera. Yeah, I think if I could have cleaned this guy by like just doing this and walking around him, I would have. He's got too many crevices, though. Yeah, the subway took me forever. The playground was fun. I liked the playground. I think I had someone, so one of my friends offered to help me with the playground for a little while because they were like, you're taking forever. And sometimes they want to play other games with me. And they're like, we should play something else. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of a level. And they're like, of what? Powerwash Simulator? And they're like, I'll help so that you'll finish faster. And then they come and see how I'm cleaning. And they're like, oh, dear Lord. It's the effect I have on people. What part of you have I not cleaned? This crack? That crack. I knew it. Yeah. It's kind of like the same way. Actually, it's the same way I do everything. Yeah, my psychotic tendency in Minecraft is I loved the playground. I thought the playground was so much fun. Goodness gracious, the playground was great. I also liked the subway. I enjoyed doing the subway. It took me like 4 days. But other than that one spot I couldn't find on the tile, I loved the subway. I thought the subway was fun. I think my least favorite, I have to go through the levels and see. One of my least favorite levels so far was the fortune teller's caravan booth. I don't know what it's called. And that is only because I couldn't get the bottom of the crystal ball. It was so hard. It took me forever. Me just walking around that crystal ball at all angles, trying to get it was so hard. Got it eventually, but that was rough. Super rough, like you do. The subway, the playground, and the merry-go-round. That's fair. Those were all really rough. I think the merry-go-round is the worst. If I had to pick one right now off the top of my head, I would go merry-go-round as the worst. Merry-go-round was a problem. Did I not finish a chest slab? Chest, 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 chest. This one. Okay, why are you dirty still? Might have to climb. Not this one. This one. What? Where? Yeah, the merry-go-round was awful. I I honestly applaud you for being able to do it on. That sounds horrendous. Where are you dirty? There you go. All right. Don't know where, but I got it. And I fell, even though I needed to clean that crack. Just keep jumping. Yeah, I will also, like, instead of just grabbing a ladder, just, like, jump and be like, clean that line, clean that line, clean that line. Yeah. I'm crazy. And that's okay. You can be crazy too if you want to. But, Powerwash Simulator. What a great game. Love this game. You also just jump? Yes, jumping. I moved the ladder. I hate taking the ladder off the floor. I try to leave the ladder on the floor the whole game, usually. But I hate that I can't put the ladder back on the floor. Like, once you pick up the ladder, you have to put it somewhere. You can't just be like, back on the floor. You have to lean it on something. And that was annoying. Oh, I loved the cottage. What was the name of the cottage map? That one was so cute. Super fun. Occasionally, when like my friends come to help me, because they know I'm like very particular about how I clean things, they'll do things on purpose to like frustrate me. Like make like drawings in 0 degree nozzle in random spots. And then I come like from wherever I've been cleaning and I see it and I'm like, oh, I gotta clean that now. They like to do that. They also like to find times where I like zone out and stop talking because I'm like so focused on the game and then squirt me and like make me fall off of whatever I am looking at. And that is always annoying, but also I get it. The cottage. You can change the dirt color? Well, that is one, great news, but also bad news because I've already gotten used to orange. Pink, though, I think pink would be a good idea. It really depends on the map. Like orange for this map, not a good idea. Because everything is orange. That being said, not bad. I'm just used to it, I think, by now, because I've played for so much of the game like this. Almost done. Not almost done? This one never clicked. There it goes. All done! My beloved stunt plane is egg-bound. Jean-Claude Flambeau. That sounds weird. All right. Oh, this is the best part. Beautiful. What the heck? Did you see that? What? Why does he have like a beam coming out of his head? Terrible. Terrible. Continue. All right. So if we go to completed, I'm on stunt plane now, I guess. How do we see career? Yeah, I'm this far through the career. Whatever that means. I haven't done any of the bonus jobs. I haven't done any of the free plays or the challenge modes. Wash against the clock? No. I like to take my time. Completed one. Van was chill. Garden was chill. The bungalow is the one I think that I missed the like bottom ridges on. No, not the bungalow. It was a different one. Playground was fun. Left the playground. Detached house was okay. I got to play on top of the building. That was fun. The shoe house was cute. The vintage car was fun. The fire station just took a while, especially since I cleaned top to bottom. Like I had to do the entire roof first, and that was a tragedy. The cars are always easy. The skate park was super fun. The fire truck was easy. Cottage was cute. Um, the dirt bike was, yeah, all the cars are super easy, fun, fast things to do. The penny farthing was fun. Um, Helicopter was pretty chill. The mayor's mansion is the one where they give you the extender for free if you have not yet purchased it. Um, so that's when I got that. Actually, now I don't remember if it was free. They may have made me purchase it. I just don't remember. It's not in my brain. The carousel is annoying. The tree house I loved. But I only think I liked the tree house so much because I didn't clean the sign until the very end. Because the sign says like keep out. And I'm like, this is such a cute tree house. And you're just like, keep out? Like so rude. The drill was fun. I sang Avatar The Last Airbender songs the whole time. The temple's cute. Um, the washroom was fine, just normal for me. The Helter Skelter was fine. The jet's chill. The boat was chill. The truck was fine. The Ferris wheel was one of the ones where I just like stood in one spot and let and let the power washer go, and then occasionally would adjust to like the next line up. Did that for a while. The subway took, oh wow. I didn't realize I've only done one past the subway. The subway took so long because I did it in like sections and I did the roof first. Like it was a lot. The fortune teller's wagon was annoying just because of that crystal ball. Everything else was cute. The statue was chill. We just did the statue. That was fine. What is this like ringing sound happening? It's just because I didn't click a new level. Fine. And then we have the stunt plane. We will clean for, because I need to eat in a little bit or else I'm going to get hungry. I will clean for until the top of the hour. And then I will go get food. It's like 20-ish minutes because I got to eat. I'm getting hungry. I made pumpkin bread yesterday, so I'm excited to eat pumpkin bread. Yeah, so usually I think most people like spawn in and they're just like, yeah, start washing. Nope, I clean from top to bottom. So I go to the top and then I clean down at whatever point is whatever point. Hello? Is this thing gonna clean? Is it? Oh, that is the color. It's supposed to be black. Good to know. Calvin, what's going on? Just as I was getting the heck off Restless, there was a huge flash of light. Thought I was a goner for sure, but no, the volcano just instantly calmed. Yeah, there's a volcano in this game. It's weird. It's just like there. No one talks about it, but it's there. You finished the subway. Good job. Yeah, if you like look off in the distance on some maps, you can see the volcano. You can also fall off of the map. I have fallen off of the map before. I sent a Snapchat of it to my friends and I was like, what do I do? And they were like, I didn't know that was possible. Reload the level. And then I did and it was fine. I was able to keep cleaning. But yeah, you can fall off of the map. It's possible. You just finished this level. You're only a few levels behind me. You'll probably finish before me. I am slow and meticulous because I am with everything in my life. Let's be real. But if you ever want something to be organized, call me. I love organizing things. I will organize things and forever. It's so fun. So fun to organize. Yeah. And that's in anything. I finished like a run through of Pokemon And I always organize my items. The good news is in later Pokemon games, they do this automatically for you, which is nice. But I always put my items in a certain order. I always organize my items in Minecraft. And when I say my items, I mean all of the items if I play with friends. If you ever play Minecraft with me, you will never wonder where something is again. I know where everything is and I keep everything so organized the whole time. Like, I love organization in Minecraft. And I also do all of like the hard stuff to get things organized, which means it takes a while for the organization to like really be peak. But when it gets there, you'll find all of your items. I promise you. I know where everything is, and you'll know where everything is because I will label everything. I am that crazy. I love organizing things. I think it's so fun. I fell. Yeah, super fun to organize stuff. I love organizing things. But I make like a giant organization cave, I guess. I can build it above ground if I wanted to. I don't. I usually build it below ground. You get all the chests. I label everything with item frames. Like, gosh, so good. Hey, if you play Minecraft, let me know what your favorite item is. Like, what's your favorite item in Minecraft? Like, just broadly speaking, for aesthetics, for usefulness, anything. I'm just curious. Because I'm always like, the pretty ones. And then people are like, no, function. You only have 2 levels left. Are there only 2 levels past the subway? I say, on the 2nd level past the subway. Is this the last level of the game? I have no idea. I've never finished the campaign, as previously mentioned. There's no way this is the last level. The last level's got to be something crazy. It's going to be like clean the volcano or something. You left the subway for the end. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I didn't know I could skip. I didn't know it was possible to save something for later. I just have always... I just do them in the order they come, you know? Might need to get closer to that edge. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, see, everything will come off if you're just close enough with the 0-degree nozzle. Although sometimes you do gotta change your angle. But I think these are the colors they're supposed to be. Yep. All right, other side of the wing. There's a lore drop. Excellent. I loved, what was the one? There was one level, was it the skate park? Where there were like weird runes written in graffiti all over it. And I was like, what does it mean? And then like someone would text you and like be like, I Googled those things you found. And that was fun. It's the reason why I like reading the text messages. Sometimes you get a little bit of lore. I play most games for the lore. I love lore in video games. I'm not ready for this level. It's like the hugest map ever. It's bigger than the subway. There are paw prints. Someone's got a pet. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna like be so chill cleaning whatever level you're on right now. I'm gonna be like, this is fine, and I'm gonna come at it with my singular 0-degree nozzle and just do it over the course of a few days. I find this very relaxing. You don't want to spoil lore? Okay, fine. No spoilers. Although I will say my family lives for spoilers. I come from a very spoilerific family. We love spoilers. We were like made to live in the times of Shakespeare. Because I know like no spoilers is a big thing like right now. But back in the day, like when Shakespeare was writing his plays and stuff, people did not go to Shakespeare's plays unless they knew what was going to happen. Like there were almost no surprises ever. They were straight up like, we know what the play is about. We're here to see how it happens. And honestly, I think that's a great mentality. I don't know if I've ever been like ruined by a spoiler. I think I take most things pretty well in stride. I know a lot of people who are like, no, no spoilers. But like, maybe it's because my family loves spoilers so much that I've been like very chill about it. I don't know. My family does love spoilers. Do I want spoilers? I'm indifferent. If you want me to be surprised, I will happily be surprised and learn about it when it happens. If you are super excited about it and want to share, I'm more than happy to be super excited about it with you at the time that you know about it. What did I do? I crouched. I was like, hello. Yeah, I'm very chill when it comes to spoilers. I yeah. I think it's got to be my family. My family all doesn't care. And it doesn't ruin the experience for us. Hello, why can't I like see this part? Is this just what this part of the plane looks like? Why is it so dirty? I just have to go over it a billion times. Okay. There are time travelers. Ooh, exciting. Honestly, that makes sense though. I don't know. I can't see. Sorry, I'm thinking this from like a scientific perspective. From a scientific, that's the. Hold on. No, I'm thinking about time travelers. Time travelers. I feel like you know how whenever a solar eclipse happens or a lunar eclipse happens, people are always like, "Oh, there's so much traffic and what all the stuff happening." You know. I feel like we like complain about it, you know, obviously. But if it is so rare to have like the combination of celestial bodies that Earth has to get to have a solar eclipse that I can 100% see aliens being like, no, we're visiting Earth for the solar eclipse. Like, that makes sense to me. I would, yeah, 100% understand the visiting of Earth for the solar eclipse. All right. So these like spots on the plane aren't dirt, but this black strip is. And also I'm allowed to stand on this little tiny flimsy part of the wing, which makes no sense. I am like the lightest person in the world playing this game. Yeah. Aliens came to see the volcano erupt. That's so cool. Okay. Exciting. That means there's going to be aliens, which is fun. What a fun twist on a game that essentially has no plot whatsoever. Very mild plot. Wait, do the aliens have anything to do with like the odd symbols? Now I feel like I need to go play the symbols level again to read the lore back about what that person said about the weird symbols. Hold on. Am I actually cleaning this part of the plane or am I cleaning the level below me? Who's to say? It's a shadow. All right, I'm gonna clean the bottom. Bottom part of the wing. I need my long gun. Thank you. Yeah, man, this guy looks ugly. Oh, this is the one that got egged, he said. Yeah, this game is like so sometimes like chill and normal, and then occasionally like something happens and you're just like, what? Crazy and fun. I enjoy it. When the volcano of the Pacific Ring of Fire erupts. Huh. I can honestly, again, volcanoes, I don't think are a big deal. But like eclipses, 100% make sense that like if there were aliens, they would come to Earth to see solar eclipse. 100% they would come because like the odds that a habitable planet has a satellite that happens to appear the exact same size as the star and will occasionally perfectly align, like absolutely wild. So I can 100% see aliens traveling for a solar eclipse. The entire ring. Okay, okay, that's fair. 100% aliens would come for that too. That makes sense. The entire ring of fire erupts. If that actually happened, yikes. Oh man, big yikes. Bigger yikes than Yellowstone, maybe. I'm not worried about Yellowstone because, like, Yellowstone erupting is one of those things that, like, I don't worry about because there's no reason to worry about it. Because then you're just going to be panicked about something that, not, what are you going to do about it, you know? As opposed to, like, if it did happen, there's nothing we could do about it. And that's just it. The entire Ring of Fire. Oh my gosh. That sounds insane. Insane. We have friends? Is it like one of the people that's been texting me? Because I honestly haven't hugely been paying attention to any of their names. I just read the messages when they come in. They come in so fast and I'm like so focused on something. And then I have to like pause to read the message. And then sometimes they go away by the time I read them. And I don't know how to pull them back up. Is there a way to read my messages? Now that I think about it? IDK. I've never attempted to open up my messages and read them back. I would like to. I'm sure I could find them. I could like Google them. Look at, there's Timmy Timerson. Hello, nice to meet you for the very first time ever. What's up, Timmy? How's it going? I can't respond. Can I? I've never tried. I understand you'll be working at my private airport. Is that where I currently am, or do I have another plane to clean, Timmy? You're going to have to be more specific. I don't remember things. I've cleaned a few planes. It says messages besides details on the tablet. Ooh, okay. I'll have to look at that in a second. I will be relying on you to show the utmost discretion. Okay, Timmy. You don't want anyone to know about your dirty airport? We have some of the most important and secretive people in the world coming in and out of here, so whatever it is that you see is not to be discussed with any other human. Is that clear? JJXIB. Don't worry. He only said humans, which means that I can discuss this with puppies if I want to. Oh, Timmy Timerson. Timmy Timerson owns like the airport in Area 51. He's like, can't tell anyone. It's super discreet. Where's your security clearance? All right, this side looks good. That side. I am still crouching, which is good, or else I would not have been able to go under the plane. Stand up to the side. Timmy Timerson, the first. It's funny that he is the first. Like, people don't usually get named the first until like in retrospect. Like, they posthumously get named the first. which is funny. But now that I know there's aliens, I'm like, Timmy Timerson is definitely an alien. He's very good at English, though. Ooh, are they aliens like Third Rock from the Sun aliens? Because I love that show, first of all. Second of all, what a great show. Fantastic show about aliens. If you ever wanted to watch a fantastic show about aliens, Third Rock from the Sun is phenomenal. All right, after I finish this wing, I'm going to see if I can find my messages on my tablet and read them. But then does it only show me messages per level? I'll find out. I'll find out when I click on it. Whew. I'm excited to go back and read my messages. Mostly because I want to read the messages about those weird symbols again. The time travelers talked about the Second Martian War of 2145. Oh no, it's soon. We only have 141 years to prepare. God, I love science fiction. Science fiction is such a good genre. Can we tell people that Powerwash Simulator is actually a science fiction game? Just be like, what's the genre? And be like, sci-fi. And they'll be like, no. And the answer is yes. I should read more science fiction. If you have any book recommendations, let me know. I love reading. Top of this wing, because I'm going to have to go to the other side in a little bit. Slow down, really get these edges. Am I in Timmy Timerson's airport right now? Is this part of it? The world may never know. The UFO is hard to clean? Well, yeah, it's got alien gunk on it. You think your regular Earth materials are going to be good? It's going to need some special tools and cleaning solutions, probably. If you use cleaning solutions, I don't know. I don't. I'm going to have a hard time, but it's okay. I'm prepared. I am prepared to do things the difficult way because I usually do. Like this, I can be closer. Proximity does matter too. Like the closer you are to what you're cleaning does help. Like cleaning this at point blank is more effective than cleaning it from a distance, which is fun. Fun little discovery by me. I'm almost done with the wing. But look I've only cleaned the wing and like half of a propeller. Half of a propeller. What do you call the spoke of a propeller? Half of a propeller spoke, I suppose. And I'm already at like 28% cleaned, which is great progress, but I guess also like pretty small plane. There's no way I would have finished in 20 minutes. There's no way I can do any of these challenges. Powerwash Simulator challenges are meant for someone who doesn't have my level of like hyperfixation on cleanliness. Beautiful. And this part. Excellent. All right, let's check out my messages. Here, tablet details. I don't see details. Oh, this one, messages. Aha! I can't see my messages. Okay. I'm going to assume they're not in order. because Timmy Timerson just messaged me and she's like, okay, let's go through and read these real fast because I'm curious. Thank you so much for making the cottages look wonderbar. It feels like a stain on our character has finally been removed and we can get back to our true passion. Also, into my hand has already leapt a recipe to a magnificent new custard strudel. Cool. Hello, is this the Grime Bandits? I need some help with my poor little play school. I think you're supposed to name your power washing company. I never did. Anyhow. And then you've got a stinky butt. I want yogurt tube. Johnny bit me. I ate his yogurt. I'm going poop. I done it. I'm so sorry about all that. Charlie found my phone. You are a wonder. The play school looks beautiful. The children are so calm now. I can hear the birds of the forest again, the wind rustling through the leaves, even my own heartbeat. I hope that's normal. I do too, Martha, because sometimes I can also hear my own heartbeat. H. Hexenhager says, hello, our forest home puts the grot into grotto. Haha. Could you please come give it a spring cleaning, please? Could you come and give it a spring cleaning, please? Whew, reading. I know it's natural for people to be suspicious, but we really are who we say we are. Okay. Yes, we moved here just a week after that bank robbery, but people move houses all the time. I remember reading this and laughing at this Hexenjäger person. Other Hexenjäger says, you might say I bear a slight resemblance to Floozy McGee, but she was much younger than I am now, and such a happy spirit. Hansel looks nothing like Rocky McGee. Hansel has a huge beard, long and woolly hair, and defeated eyes. Rocky was young, clean-shaven, handsome, with such spirit. Rocky would never run away from the law and hide out in a dank cottage for years, claiming to be a baker, unless he was completely desperate. Build in the lore. All right, Park Warden. Park Warden messaged me a lot, I remember. Is this the Dirt Finder General? Got your details from a certain Harper Shaw, as there is an alleged dirt problem at the local playground. I still wonder why they use this fancy parts, shock-absorbing rubber compound for the playground flooring and not good old-fashioned creosote. Creosote is fungicidal, cheap, and just an absolute joy to pour. Admittedly, it's also profoundly toxic to humans when ingested. Swings and roundabouts. Super job on the playground. Dirt Finder. Looking at it now, I'll admit there may have been the odd flick of dirt here and there aren't there just so many colors in this world. Too many, perhaps. Anyway, you got those bleeding worry warts off my back, and for that I cannot thank you enough. How do, Dirt Finder? I got a real doozy for you. When you can spare a minute for us over at the recreational grounds. Anyone ever explain to you what kind of compound they use for structures such as these? I mean, how in the heck do you make a slope out of concrete? If there's one thing I know about concrete, it's that it likes to be as flat as possible. Say, does that washer of yours work on hedges? Great job, Dirt Finder. Scrubbed up kinda neat, didn't it? Beats me how you do it. All that with just a jet of angry water. Not that folks seem grateful. All I'm getting so far is gas from the Baggy Pants Brigade, complaining that it don't look sick no more, which was surely the point. All right, Park Warden. Calvin Miller. I remember Calvin Miller, too. Is this the extraordinary Dr. Powerwash? I got your details from your friend Harper. I could really do with a hand at my place when you're free. Funnily enough, my first girlfriend, Florian Perez, used to live here back in the day. Those were good times. Florian and I would climb up and down that rock garden all day, pretending we were on Rumblin' Mount Rushless, and the pond was the crater. I have no idea how we explained the fish being there, though. Looks like you're almost done. My girls can't wait to get out there. I remember this message. Doc, the yard looks fantastic. There are a couple budding mountaineers already clambering over that rock garden, and I intend to join them. Thanks again on a great job, and if I hear of anyone in need, I'll send them your way. Hey Doc, Cal here. Got a job for you over at the my folks' bungalow when you can fit it in. My mom keeps messaging me. They're getting really excited with how it's looking. Sounds like it's doing great. Okay, apparently even Papa is out of his rocking chair now and having a look. The bungalow looks amazing, Doc. Thank you. You won't believe the impact it's had. Ma's down in the woods picking flowers, and Pops is muttering excitedly about another job he's got for you. So if you hear from a Leonard Miller, that'll be him. Doc gave your details to a colleague who needs a hand on her new place in the suburbs. It's good old Diath place, so I hope you don't get spooked easily. Hey, bud, do you know if the mayor's cat's still missing? I'm up at the volcano, and I think I see him on the outer rim. Going in for a closer look. It's definitely Ulysses. I can see his funny leg. Why would a cat hang out 10 feet from a lava flow, though? I guess it's like the world's best log fire. Okay, I'm within a whisker of Ulysses now. We're up on this outcrop on Mount Rushless is rumbling more than ever. I've always been a dog man, and now I know why. I'm telling you, Doc, even when I'm goosed on CO2, I can still tell the difference between a limpin' ginger tomcat and a pyroclastic flow. One thing's for sure, letting the chief know my predicament saved my smoky bacon. I owe you one. There was another good thing that came out of it. You remember when we moved into Florian's old place? Well, guess who's a copter pilot now? Anyway, it's rude to text on a date, so I better go. What the Okay. Hey, Doc, how's the wash? I'm back up on Rumblin' Rushless. Never thought I'd say this in my lifetime, but the data is off the charts. I hope I'm wrong, but she looks ready to blow. And if she does, Muckingham is in real danger. Doc, I don't know where you're at, but if it's anywhere near Muckingham, then you need to get out right now. Mount Rushless is going to blow any minute. I'm just praying we've got time to scoop up Ma and Pa first. Okay, so that was weird. Just as I was getting the heck off Rushless, there was a huge flash of light, just as I thought I was a goner for sure, but no, the volcano just instantly calmed. She's starting to gurgle again now, but whatever it was should hopefully buy us some time to get everyone out of Muckingham at least. Calvin Miller spends a lot of time on volcanoes. Harper Shaw. I haven't got a lot of messages. There's a removals van outside my nightmare neighbor place. They're finally going. Whoever moves in is going to need a quality pressure washer. You going to go with that business name, or do you need me to think of some up? I'm phenomenal. I thought up Grouting Thomas for their Tyler, and she's never looked back. On reflection, Bonnie Tyler might have been a better fit. Van looks fantastic. Told you it'd be fine under the grime. I pinged you the 100 left over from what you gave me, so that should help you get off the ground. Also, just met my new neighbor over the fence, grumbling about his dirty backyard. Told him to give you a shout. Looks like you got your first customer. Hey, Doc. Bumped into the park warden. He definitely needs your help. Saw my dream RV at the auctions, all creamy like a toffee pie on wheels. I don't know whether to drive it or lick it. Don't lick it. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, it sold for a crazy amount, but the dream lives on. Did you hear the mayor's cat Ulysses is missing? The whole town's on the lookout for him in time for the festival. We won't have spring till he's put that hat on. To be honest, if I wear that hat, I'd go missing. Don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but I've looked in some of the creepy symbols you found on the side of the house you were working on. I remember this. Turns out they're just builder's diagrams telling the plumber where to put the gap for the overfill pipe. Hey, how's tricks? Still loving spraying your jet around? Narrowly missed out another RV today. This thing was uglier than a chihuahua chewing a wasp, but it would have been my little wasp chewing choo-choo. Whatever that means. Harper here. Just want to thank you again for gifting me the RV. I'm about to hit the road, heading for the pastures unknown. She's so beautiful and so clean. I know you said not to, but I've sent some cash over. Maybe put it towards a washer upgrade? Nope. I did not do that. Take care, and I'll keep an eye out for any interesting jobs for you. You're the best. Hey, it's Harper. What on earth's going on in Muckingham? Just read a piece in the Real News Now, the town with no cats? Is there really not a single cat left? I also read in the Daily Opinion that the mayor's water pipeline is just the tip of the iceberg. It's what he's doing with all that water that's the dodgy bit. It's me. He's fueling my power washing business because it's a lot. No. Rumor has it he's funding the water to some billionaire guy running an illicit mining rig. Can't be true, can it? And is it related to the missing cats? The worst thing is that it only starts happening once I finally split town. Although, hey, mustn't grumble. The desert dig I'm working on is amazing. You should come visit. I did. Hey, Wishy, thanks for heading all the way out of town. It was great to catch up again. Can you believe the quality of this statue? This thing is likely over 8,000 years old. It's also directly facing Mount Rushless, almost like it's keeping watch. Thanks so much for your help with the statue. We are in awe. We're taken back by the statue itself, let alone the beam of light that it fired at the volcano. Yeah, I noticed that. So much to discover about these peoples, like who on earth were they? And looks pretty fishy-wishy. You're right, Harbor. You are right. Who's next? Hunter Lode. Hey there, are you free to come over to the national park? I have a treehouse that sorely needs de-sliming and de-griming if you can put the time in. I can give you some missing link facts based on what you've found so far. You like? Fact number 1. They're sometimes called Bigfoots because of their one big foot, kind of like a bear's. The other's small, like a cat's. I found track evidence of this myself. Number 2, they deposit their scat in bundles, much like a wild hog, with which they apparently share an identical diet. Number 3, their scent is very much like that of a muskrat, and they seem to crouch right down when marking their territory to appear much smaller than they really are. The treehouse looks mighty fine. You've spruced the spruced. I can't tell you how good it is to pirouette down those steps and smell fresh pine through the window. I was this close to backing up and moving out, but now I'm more determined than ever to find evidence of a beautiful missing link. Mayor Jeff Jefferson. I remember Mayor Jeff Jefferson. Howdy, Dirt Finder. Put everything on hold. My golf buggy's soiled up like you wouldn't believe. Looking at the golf cart now, it's almost like the whole thing never happened. You're a genius, Dirt Finder. Much obliged. Dirt Finder, I need your assistance at the mansion as a matter of the greatest urgency. Colossal number of eggs, isn't it? Governor Stevens said he's never seen such a sustained attack of eggs. There's over 100 of them, launched over a period of 15 minutes. The sheer variety and hue of yolks, from a rich ochre to the almost lemon brown. Quite mesmerizing, set against my pure white alabaster pillars. I'm sure you know that my poor old Ulysses, the mayoral cat, is still missing. We've all been frantic with worry. Apparently, other people from town have been reported missing cats too. It was the same when I started wearing chinos. Sure. Many thanks for your work, Dirt Finder. That's more like the kind of magnificent mansion you'd conclude a multi-million-pound deal inside. Is it not? Much obliged, JJXIII. JJ the 13th. Jeff Jefferson the 13th. Say, Dirt Finder, if you can discreetly find your way over to the mansion as soon as humanly possible, I sure appreciate it. By the way, Dirt Finder, you may find a few people asking questions over the coming days, months, and years. Just tell them you don't know where I went, only that I went by car. Another top job, Dirt Finder, much obliged. Hopefully there's still enough water left in the river to ride out this town. Oh, nearly forgot. Should that cursed, ungrateful cat show its face at any point, it's yours. I wash my hands of the thing. And remember what Mama and Grandmama said before her said, if you can't say anything nice about the mayor, don't say anything at all. Farewell. It's true that animals do go missing before, like, natural disasters. They're just, I don't know, much more attuned to that sort of thing. Next one, Joe Average. What's up? Do you do bikes? I could do with someone running their thing over my deadbeat dirt bike. Clean as an egg. You're a legend. Nothing can stop me now. I just read all of Timmy Timerson's messages. That happened just now. Oh, they're in alphabetical order, I see. Blake Thrust. Please check your job planner as a matter of urgency. That is a tremendous job, Dirt Finder. You may have earned yourself some lucrative future contract work. Congratulations. Glad to see you're starting to get out of the world. I need someone with your skill and integrity at my private hangar. I imagine you're keen to learn some of the specifications of the jet. As it is you, I'll divulge. Although this jet looks superficially like any other, it's far from it. Its fuselage is made from a graphene matrix that is lighter than air but stronger than steel. Not only can it reach speeds of over 888 miles per hour, but it is also technically the world's largest pencil. Sure. The laser gun situated on the fuselage uses state-of-the-art crystalline compound to create an energy feedback loop that instantly plasmatizes the air. Consequently, its beam reaches upwards of 3 million degrees Fahrenheit on a hot day. Obviously, going that fast through the air generates a lot of heat. Once landed, it's possible to cook a beef bourguignon on its wings in less than 3 minutes. That's not how that works. Another exemplary example of power washing. I admit I was skeptical of your prospects of cleaning stains created at such high temperatures. But once again, you've exceeded my expectations, so I'm exceeding yours. Feel free to use this hanger for any larger odd jobs that you may pick up in the future. Jean-Claude Flambeau, they are not in alphabetical order. Please help me. I've done a terrible thing and my beloved stunt plane is egg-bound. I think that's the one I'm cleaning right now. Sarah Sawadis. Any chance you can clean the town's monster truck? Some prized donuts have poured concrete all over it. Do you want to hear some of the crazy theories about the missing cats that we heard out in the streets? Some folks think shady organization is sacrificing cats to the volcano to prevent imminent eruption. Oh no. Apparently all fingers are currently pointed at Marvin from the Old Boys Club. Utterly ridiculous, but it's gaining traction in rural communities. The vegan community suspects that they're the secret ingredient of muck and hamburger, but there's been a statement from Ella herself denying it, telling them to stick their celery where the sun don't shine. Ella claims that her burger's unique flavor is due to extraordinarily high salt content. Oh no, I don't know if that's something you want to be that happy about. Salt is not good for you. Everyone at Roddy's Biker Shack thinks all cats are aliens and that they've been on some kind of recon mission to Earth, and now they've finally got their intel and have gone home to report. Apparently, we should expect an invasion of extraterrestrial super cats in a few months. My own theory? Cats go wherever dinner's best. Someone somewhere, probably out in the sticks, has some real nice tuna steaks, and they're all holing up there for a while. They'll be home soon enough. Truck looks magnificent. Is that a thing? Has she said Mog before? No. What does Mog... Okay, sure. Truck looks magnificent. Great job, Doc. And just in the nick of time, we've had a fresh sighting from Dredge Deep. Oh, so many messages. But delay my breakfast for a while. All right, what was I on? Beth. Hey, don't suppose you have time to fit in my poor little Trixie, do you? She's all mucked up. Oh, she looks so beautiful and just in time for my afternoon catch up with the girls. Thanks so much. XOXOXO. Algernon Evans. What a this water jet, people. I'm having a frightful time with the ordinary. Any chance you could give it a quick ways? What a tremendous job. He's come out an absolute dream. If he didn't ride so beautifully, I'd flog him to a museum. Sue Berry. Hey there. I've got one heck of a filthy sidecar if you can fit us in. I can run it up to you if that helps. Great job on the sidecar. It's never looked better. Tempted to go in the Appalachian Way Mega Run now. It's always been Bobby's dream. Appalachian? These people are on the East Coast? Confusion. Or Smith. You might notice the odd, super weird, creepy sign on the outside of the house. It's nothing to worry about. According to Jenny's research, they've written in Enochian, the ancient language of the angels. As I sat on the sofa just now, I heard a strange sigh-like sound. Spooky. Did you hear that weird rumbling noise? False alarm. Jenny put the washer on spin. The house looks amazing, almost normal. You know what's strange, though? As you were finishing, there was this screech from the attic. So I opened the latch and something whooshed past my face, followed by a grubby gray feather floating mysteriously down. I think it was Esther's soul leaving, finally at peace. Or maybe it was a cat. Doc, we found the mucky old thing in our garage. Let us know when you're free to come over and give it a wash. You found it in your garage? Like it wasn't there to begin with? Oh, wait, anyway. Jenny's going to live stream the car restoration for the vlog. Don't worry, you won't even know she's there. I'm beginning to suspect this might not be a worthless heap. I'm scrolling through the Esther archives online. No photos of her with the car anywhere. Turns out the car was in Esther's last film, driving me nuts. In it, she plays a school teacher whose car has a talking steering wheel, but it's a poor conversationalist with a negative mindset. The film's shocking finale meant it was a flop, and Esther's final role, so sad. Looks like she got to keep the car, though. Phenomenal job on the car, Doc. I tracked it down. 1922 Chatsworth Roadster, one of only 10 ever made. Esther Diath may have been odder than the number 37, but she sure traveled in style. The washdown live stream went viral, so we're hoping the new Driving Miss Pebbles series will add another 100K subscribers to our channel. So exciting. Just want to say how grateful Jenny and I are for everything you've done for us. It's really helped us get on our feet. It sounds silly, but washing the house when no one else would made such a difference. As for our Driving Miss Pebbles live streams flopped. The fans just want Esther, so we sold the car for a lot. I mean, a lot. I mean, yes, we do want to supersize lot. We raided the attic for all of Esther's old stuff and put it out in the blog. It's gone bananas. And what's fascinated me the most is the telemetry. I'm really getting into analytics. Analytics are fun. I love analytics. Jenny's changed too. Traded in cryptozoology for cryptocurrency. Itty bitty coin looks like the next big thing if you need a tip. The upshot of all this is we want you to have the RV. We can't have her sitting idle. She's born for the open road. Maybe you could take a job to other countries. Or maybe you know someone on the lookout for one. I did, Aura. I did. Aura and Jenny. Is this the extraordinary Dr. Powerwash? We got your details from Cal. We've got dirty old house and needed some TLC. Oh, another thing. Careful how you go around the volcano. We went down there to enjoy a smoky sunset, and Jenny saw a UFO pop out of the top and disappear before you could say, look, a UFO. Where? Oh. Hey, Doc, we got a lovely little job for you up at the house when you're free. No weird stuff. Promise. Promise. Commissioner Baryonyx, he was talkative, I remember. Caldera City Transportation Network offers exciting pressure washer opportunities at its emerging infrastructural subway facilities. Perhaps you would like some interesting statistics on our railroad systems while you work. Caldera City subway system was built using over 16 million bricks. If you were to pile them about the top from top to tail, they would extend a staggering 2,137 miles into the Earth's atmosphere. It's only a tantalizing 236,718 miles short of the moon's surface. Construction began on the Buckingham to Caldera City branch in 1920, funded by local businessman Wilberforce Thrust, who was keen to provide efficient means of transporting his workforce from the city to the thriving cattle ranches. It was finally unveiled by Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 10th, who tragically passed away the same day from an incident related to the station's substandard construction. The subway was reopened again following extensive repointing in 1923 by Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 11th. It closed again the following fall after the shocking revelation that Wilberforce Thrust had been using it to funnel train tracks full of stolen money out of town. The money was never recovered. The subway remained closed for another 30 years until community funding allowed for its renovation. It ran until 1984 when the main tunnel's extensive reporting finally failed, thankfully, in the dead of night. Your work has been signed off. Congratulations. Oh, Commissioner. Oh, Commissioner. Almost about him. So many messages. This is going on way longer than I thought it was. I was supposed to go get food 20 minutes ago. Oof. I want to finish, though, so we can have all of them. I know it didn't sound too enticing, but any chance you could clean up my abandoned washroom? So here's what I'm thinking for the nightclub conversation. Line of jitterballs. What? Leads you in through the entry tunnel, shining light of every color in every face. Get y'all discombobulated, but excited. Enter the main room, where each of the sinks is converted into a drinks dispenser. Speakers built into the floor hit you with the deepest bass beats from your toes up, further along the cubicles. These will be private dance floors, each one featuring the latest hits from a different continent. Continent? Interesting choice. The urinals, now I'm thinking, will each contain a different soft drink. What? Allowing the patrons to rehydrate after hitting the cubicles. Okay. Say, it's coming up nice, huh? I was expecting holes in the walls and all manners of unholy deposits. I ain't seen so much as a cracked tile yet. I can't believe this is the same place that I bought. You're a miracle worker, is what you are. Now I'm thinking, do I really want a bunch of sweaty Gen Zs cramming up at the place? Or do I want to open it as a luxury washroom where you can spend a penny in peace, albeit at a higher price? Now that does appeal. Dolores, hi, I'm so glad you're here. Calvin's such a good boy. He's a volcanologist, you know. I had a word with Lenny, and he's certainly not going to be tearing up down the sewer system. We'll be sticking to Main Street for now. Leonard Miller. Doc, it's Leonard, Cal's dad. When can you come around? I got something filthy dirty for you. You might find the odd streaking line where Beat tried to clean it with his power washer. Oh, sorry, where Bert tried to clean it with his power washer. Dribble washer, more like it. Bye, Jimmy, that's right. I used to race this beast all over. Got a grunt like an angry rhino. Heck, I won the 1989 Race of Champions one in it. No, I didn't. I watched that on TV. Hater. What? Get lost, would you? Okay. How long will you be? I'm thinking of taking the car up I'm thinking of taking the car for a tear down the old abandoned sewer system. Doc, the car looks so fresh. You are a soap star. Soap-a-star. I cannot wait to see the old Bert's face when me and Dolores streak past the front yard and he sees what a power wash and pro can do. Thank you, Leonard. He's weird. Why are you driving your car down the sewer? That's weird. Kevin Bernard. So many messages. Kevin. My name is Kevin Bernard, professor of Wengerloof Carnival's... Oh, professor. Proprietor of Wengerloof Carnival's Helter Skelter. Please state your business. I see you've commenced work and that you are a pressure washer. Surely Stacy doesn't seriously think that cleaning her carousel will make it a more attractive prospect than my towering Helter Skelter? Yes, my Helter Skelter is filthy. Yes, this will affect performance. Yes, the slide itself is beset with sticking spots, which take considerable arm strength and willpower to get past. However, unfortunately, as we were winding through Willow Creek, we encountered a group of monks walking against the traffic, and I pressed the accelerator instead of the brake. My Jeet Kune Do instructor always says, in an emergency, hit the nearest thing as hard as you can. Although my shrew-like reflexes saved the lives of the monks, my helter-skelter fell off the tow and rolled down the entire creek. Bad news, it's covered in everything from tertiary chalk to Permian mudstone. Good news, it represents a thorough illustration of our geologic past. Your services are required to the carnival in order to redress the scales of justice. Your technique is excellent. Jet control, 8 out of 10. Knowledge of apertures, 9 out of 10. Soap discretion, 8.5 out of 10. Stance, 9.3 out of 10. Congratulations. Suggestions for improvement. 1. Fire your jet straight into the air and let gravity do the rest. Or 2. Use a succession of single bursts from the point-blank range to significantly reduce water usage. In either case, time and wetness may become factors. Do you think it would be too much to use an enormous catapult at the top to propel my customers down this slide? I would like my Helter Skelter to be the world's fastest. An accomplished display of pressure washing. Well done. My Helter Skelter is undisputedly the tallest and arguably cleanest ride at the carnival. So therefore, it is the best. A team of inspectors has thus far failed to detect any residual deposits. Congratulations. 7.5 out of 10. The Ferris wheel may have surpassed my Helter Skelter as the tallest ride at the Wangerloof Festival, but can it cycle through 12 customers a minute? Theoretically, yes, I suppose it could. I don't know what these voices are I'm doing for all these characters, but it's fun. Stacy Peachy. Say, does your works have a van have a logo? Only I want a job doing, but I don't want anyone else finding out. Carousel looks incredible. The others are going to lose it when they see it. I can practically smell all of the hard cash in my hands already. Thanks so much. Keeps getting his Helter Skelter clean now, is he? That's hilarious. Don't listen to his claptrap. That thing's been an eyesore for years. The Uncanny Franny. Hi there. I would ask if you would clean my caravan, but I already know what your answer is. Hey, why don't you be my first subject? I'll divine your past and future based on ancient techniques of water divination. Let us spray. I sense you're someone who used to be wishy-washy, always fitting from one thing to another, but now you have this renewed focus, like the 15-degree nozzle of a quality power washer. Suddenly you feel the need to wash away the sins and malaise of the unfortunate. This isn't just dislodging moss and muddy streaks, it's almost become a compulsion for you. A compulsion that's threatening to take over your life. Oh wow, looking into your future, it's really quite amazing. I don't want to spoil it for you, so I'm going to be deliberately vague here, but there are things you're going to do and see beyond your imagination in the next little while that are going to blow your mind. I'll go so far as to say is without you, this entire planet is lost. Wagon looks great, thanks so much. Mind how you go, eh? Oh, Franny. Denver Drill. Is this the Fifth Amendment? This is the fire chief. Filth Amendment. Fifth Amendment. Lol. We need you to clear your diary. This is a big job. The whole of the fire station needs doing. I can't help but notice that your ad says power wash. You do realize that involves hot water? You should change your wording on your ad to pressure wash unless you're planning an upgrade soon. That's one hell of a job, thank you. I gotta say, there's been a lot of talk in the community about the quality of your work, and from one person who loves standing around spraying water at stuff to another, you have our respect, as well as some of our taxes. Hey, if any chance you come down to hose our spare truck, the mayor's running us ragged over here. You know, there's a theory that the cat's not really missing. That the mayor's using it as a distraction device so no one notices all of that pipeline stuff. FA, you're a legend. This is absolutely pristine. Even the rust's gone. That should get the mayor off our backs for a while, which means we can all get back to doing the jobs we're paid for. Thanks, Belle. Hey, FA, get yourself over here quick as you can. We got an urgent one for you. Thanks. Flawless again, you're a class act, FA. As it happens, when the TV crews and senators found out we only rescued Cal and not the cat, they were a no-show. Still, at least the copter will be nice and clean to go back to Columbus. Thanks again. You're welcome here anytime. And if you ever fancy adding an element of danger to your host work, let me know. I'll put the word in. 3 more. Sonia Alamudden. Is this the Wishy Washers? I got your details from your friend Harper, who's helping us with the historic dig. Fancy getting involved? I guess whoever made it had an advanced mythology already. The webbed spine along the back? Is this some sort of reptile deity? Of course, these things aren't necessarily literal. The Egyptians had statues with heads of storks and crows. Cows. Sorry. Cows. Doesn't mean the pyramids were chock full of fish and hay. They did have fish, but whatever. Having said that, have you heard of the aquatic ape theory? We spoke about this earlier. Some believe that humans spent part of our African prehistory living semi-aquatically. They say it's why we're the only hairless apes and the webbed hands and insulating layer of fat under our skin. I always thought it was fringe theory before. We should be at the end. 3 more. Any more? I heard you're the unofficial top dog of the power washing game, but do you travel out of town? I got a temple that's urgently in need of some TLC. So where to start? Well, you know all about the mayor's pipeline, diverting all the water from the river to a secret mining rig, right? These monks have relied on that river to water their crops for the immemorial, and now these crops are failing. In a desperate act, the head monks sent them all out on a pilgrimage of faith. Now, I've no mind where they're headed, only that they took with them a vast multitude of eggs. It was the monks, lol. Anywho, while the monks were gone, we had a freakish twister. Cursed thing scooped up all the freshly laid manure from my farm and deposited it all over their temple. Can you imagine how the monks would have felt if they returned to find their temple completely caked in cow excrement? I mean, for anyone, you'd see it as a sign, right? So I thought, get the whole thing cleaned off, say the twister gave the temple some kind of sacred hose down instead. Secret little miracle just between the two of us. Goodness me, they say you were the best, and now I'm a believer. The temple looks immaculate. That is going to give them such a lift I can look forward to for many more years of free labor on the farm. Thanks again. And lastly, Breeze Drope. Is this number the power washer? Any chance we can get you back town for the carnival? Our Ferris wheel is getting super spicy. Mate, I'm really sorry trying to sort out some heaving motivational tunes for you, but the rave generator's playing up. Got an absolute perler of the track from Asterisks Winks that I can't wait to hit you with. You're going to float away into the cosmos when you hear this. Just a sec. Nope, not looking good for the music, mate. No, the rave generator's a goner. So sorry, mate. Cracking view of the volcano from the top of the wheel, ain't it? Especially when it's smoking like it is right now. It's supposed to do that. Yeah? The Ferris wheel is roasting, and you're a legend. Just in the nick of time, too. With the rave generator blown, we've had to stick with the original one. But the classic vibe of the artwork really fits with the slower pace. Techno Ferris wheel was probably a terrible idea anyway, so I'm turning my attention to Crackers Keith, the world's first techno caterpillar roller coaster. And that's where we leave off. Until next time, when we will power wash some more things. Goodbye, my people of Twitch. It's been fun. I'll catch you later.